Okay, so it's my first ever anime review, but I'm just gonna kind of go for it. The anime that we're gonna be reviewing today is actually one of my personal favorites, and I think maybe the only shonen series that I've ever fully dedicated myself to. Only because with the shonen series, there's just so many episodes, and they're really hard to keep up with if you don't have a super long attention span. Um, Anyways, the show that we're reviewing is called Hunter x Hunter or Hunter x Hunter. Okay, so the story follows a boy named Gon. Gon finds that his father, who he thought was dead, is actually alive and is a famous hunter. Without giving anything away, I would describe a hunter as someone who proves themselves to be an elite member of humanity. So Gon thinks that if he becomes a hunter, maybe he can locate his father and be reunited with him. So he enters the hunter exam, which is notorious for being extremely difficult to complete. Along this journey, he's introduced to several different central characters, some of which are a revenge-driven Kurapika, future doctor Leorio, and ex-assassin Killua. The show focuses a lot on their friendship. So I did notice that the pacing of the show is very slow, and it actually makes the first couple episodes kind of hard to get into, just because I don't think it really gives you any idea of what the entire series is about. Based on those first episodes, I would have no idea. The first few arcs are super light and cutesy, and then the tone just completely switches and it gets really dark and almost heavy. You don't really even notice it. It kind of catches you off guard. And I think a lot of that is actually because of the animation style. The animation is really bright and colorful and cute, and I think that allows a lot of the dark elements to go unnoticed until they're kind of like painfully apparent. That being said though, I'm a huge fan of the animation for that very reason. The character development for me, it was hit and miss. I feel like I was really disappointed I didn't see any growth really in Gong, but someone like Killua, he changed a lot. And then there's secondary characters like Miriam who do like a complete 180, which brings me to my second point about the secondary characters. This show does an amazing job with the secondary characters. Maybe it's because I don't watch a lot of shonen series, but I was super surprised with the way that it gives you an insight into these secondary characters' backstories, and it allows you to, become invested in them too. Almost at some point, I think it was in one of the last arcs, I was like, who do I even root for? Because there are so many good characters with such great backstories. So, wrapping it up, the art is amazing. The character design, to me, is flawless. I love all the relationships. You might have to force yourself to watch the first couple episodes, but it's totally worth it. If you want to get super emotionally invested in a bunch of fictional characters, I definitely recommend the show.